everybody, Mean Joe with Balsa USA. Hey, I know Christmas is only a couple of days away, so we thought we'd come on and try to help you guys out. We're actually going to do a gift wrapping tutorial for those guys out there that are trying to do something nice for their wives. We're going to show you exactly how to wrap your presents so that she'll be sure to have a Merry Christmas. So here we go. Okay, so obviously you want to make sure you pick out the right gift, and my wife actually loves Balsa USA glue caddies. I got her the large one and the small one, and I also picked her up as an extra added gift a little 1/6 scale electric conversion kit. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have these type of boxes laying around. These are just regular Amazon boxes. Like myself, if you're anything like me, you get a lot of these this time of year. So I'm going to repurpose these boxes so that we can wrap her present up really nice. Just like that. So what I would normally do is I would go ahead and shut this box up, and I would go ahead and just tape it. This part's not that important. It's just it's more important that it looks good from the outside. This way the box will stay shut for you while you're wrapping, and you won't have any slack in the paper as you go forward. Just a little bit. You don't want to frustrate them when they're opening the gifts up. So that part's good to go. Now, the next most important thing is the right wrapping paper. So here at our house, we have designated wrapping paper for each person, so that way there's no confusion. We usually don't use tags. She just has the wrapping paper all labeled, so that way we know whose gift goes to what. So that's a good idea. And I picked this out this year. I thought it was a nice looking wrapping paper. Everybody loves Santa, so we're going to go with that. Okay, so now we're ready to wrap it. Let's move on to the first step. So obviously the most important part of wrapping the present is make sure you get good straight lines. So what I do is I go in here with my ruler. Now this is an old school ruler. I know a lot of you guys would say not to use wood. This actually has metal edges on both sides, so I can make sure and get a nice straight edge. Go ahead and set my fence up to the desired width. Lock my fence down. And then we're ready. Always make sure, of course, you wear your proper safety gear. I've got my headset here, and I've also got my safety glasses. I will actually be wearing both for this to make sure that I don't get any splinters in my eye. So let's go ahead and get some straight edges on this paper. You want to make sure you lay it down nice and flat so that when you cut it, you get a nice straight line. Now that's going to give me a nice straight line on my paper. It's going to look fantastic, and she's going to love it. As you can see here, the results are amazing. It's going to be really nice. You can see the nice lines, the straight lines. It's going to be awesome. So if you didn't get the exact straight edges that you want with your paper, you can actually bring it over here. And then what I suggest is go ahead and wear your proper safety gear once again. I like to use the RZ Mask P40 mask to make sure that I don't get any dust in my face. I'll go ahead and put that on. I have my safety glasses here, and I'm going to put on my earring protection. If you have your fence set up, so this would sand vertical angles, and this should be good. If you needed to, you could adjust your fence down here and use the radial a little bit. And actually for this application, I think I would suggest using the radial. So you want to go ahead and fire it up. And then you can get all your angles perfect. Again, you want to sand just a little bit at a time, because you can always sand more. You can't put paper back. There you go. Now you can see I have a nice straight edge. It's perfectly sanded, and that's going to look really good on the gift. Okay, so now that you've got your paper cut to the perfect dimensions to wrap your package, you want to go ahead and stick your package in the center of the paper, just like this, and then you can just go ahead and wrap it. So I would normally use Balsa USA Gold for this, but for some reason the paper I was having some trouble with, and it wasn't really wanting to adhere to the package very good. So what I've decided to go with some nice festively colored duct tape. Let me get a piece off here. I try to conserve tape, so I only try to put tape where I need it, so we can get this all wrapped up nice and neat. She's gonna love this, guys. I know it's a lot of work, but when it's all said and done, what's important is that your beautiful wives have a fantastic holiday season. So there, I think that's pretty good. Just like that. Now, if you want to, you can actually take a little bit of your tape and you can make a nice festive bow. Everybody loves bows. Just like this. And then if you take another piece and do similar to the same thing on it, and you can just stick it in here like this, and you've got a nice festive bow for the top, and she's gonna love it. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you've enjoyed this gift wrapping tutorial. Stay tuned for lots more, and have a Merry Christmas. Okay, gang, so I know we've had some fun with the Christmas gift wrapping tutorial, but sincerely from the bottom of all of our hearts here at Balsa USA, we want to wish you and your families a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we can't wait to get back out there in 2020 and have some more fun and do some flying. As always, thank you very much for watching, and happy building.